Hi everyone, and welcome to part 5 of the super simple guide on how to use the RaenonX Calculator. Today, in anticipation of the Valentines event and the cooking multipliers, we're going to take a look at one of the handy features here, which is actually named the Cooking Meal Preparer or Recipe Preparer. So, to find it, simply look in the list, find Cooking, click on Recipe Preparer, and you can actually start adding in your ingredients. Now, the handy thing about this tool is that it can really help you prepare your meals for this coming weekend. So, as you probably know, the Valentine's event is on, and there's a cooking multiplier that has a good chance to proc. However, it's going to be procking harder on Sunday. I believe you'll be getting a huge multiplier, which I'll put up on the screen here. And this tool will help you prepare for that, which is exactly what I'm doing. So I thought I would show you how I'm going to be doing that. Right now, first of all, I'm going to be entering all of my ingredients that I currently have. So I'm just going to put my screen cap of my game side by side so you can see how much I've accumulated at this time, and we can update this accordingly. So right now I have 44 leeks, 3 mushrooms, 79 eggs, no potatoes, 12 apples. I also have 3 sausages, 49 milk, 82 honey, no oil at the moment, 7 ginger, 104 cacao, don't ask me how, 46 tails, 10 beans, and currently no corn. So that leaves me at a grand total of 439 on my app and also 439 here. I'm happy with that. So once you've updated all the values here, of course you need to be signed in and logged in. Always remember that when using this calculator. I want to click this button here to save all the ingredients. Now from here I can actually go through and update curries, salads, and desserts and drinks to the actual levels that they are, and that could even show me the total values of the amount cooked. Now this will just show filler values in these categories at the moment, unless you actually select which meals you want to create. For example purposes, I'm just simply going to be using what I plan to do this weekend, which is to create the flour gift macarons recipe. So that's this one right here, and as you can see, it's got 25 cacao, 25 eggs, 17 honey, and 10 milk. Now, since I've entered all the details into this area above, and that I've selected that on Sunday, I want to make 3 of them because I want to hit that multiplier and see how high I can get my Snorlax score. Let's see how many items I actually need to do it. So I need 50 eggs, I need 20 milk, I need 34 honey, and 50. And that's fantastic. That means I've basically farmed everything that I need. Actually, let's update that from 2 to 3. Yes, my mistake, I do have everything. So as you can see, make sure this is correct. You can change it from 1 ingredient load for 1 recipe. It will multiply it twice for 2. And I want 3, so 3. Even if you wanted to plan other things, you could maybe make a Neroli's restorative tea, and it'll tell you, I need to be farming this many mushrooms, this many apples, this many ginger. So have a good play with it. It's actually pretty informative. However, I really want to maximize those bonuses. And as you know, on Sunday, or if you didn't know rather, you can actually get a huge multiplier or a huge chance at a multiplier. I believe it's about 30%, but I'll put up the values on the screen here. And it's only if you use the same ingredient required of the recipe. So for example, flour gift macarons, if I only use additional ingredients of cacao, egg, honey, or milk, then there's a greater chance that I'm going to get that multiplier on the day, and I want 3 good chances of that. So how many ingredients does that mean that I need to actually get? So now that I know that I have 440 ingredient slots, I just need to substitute the amount of ingredients it would cost to make this entire dish. And I've actually done the math earlier, just in a quick notepad. So in order to fill up my pot, I need to basically follow these instructions that I've pre-calculated. So to get and fill my pot of 138 on a Sunday 3 times with extra ingredients, the 77 ingredients cost of the flour gift macarons per dish plus 61 additional extras, and that doesn't include any procs from, say, a Glaceon or a Magnazone or something that increases your pot size. So effectively, I need a 61 extras times 3, which is 183, and it needs to be the combination of milk, honey, cacao, and eggs. Being that I have a Blastoise that can really crank out a lot of milk, and also a Venusaur and a few other Pokemon that can crank out a lot of honey, those are going to be a majority of the additionals, but I do have a bunch of extra cacao that I might consider using just for that extra, that extra score. Why not? And this is what I've also calculated here. Previously in the RaenonX Calculator using ingredient count in the Pokemon box, I can find out that with this team, I can crank out 136 honey and 140 milk a day, or basically in a total of 15.84 hours for the amount that I need to fill this. So you can do some pretty interesting stuff with the recipe preparer here. Have a play around with it, change some values, see how many items you need to gather, and you can even really plan out a week ahead if you really wanted to. Just make sure that you save the data somewhere. And when you do cook a dish, make sure to update these values at the top, and as always, click save. Of course, you can actually change the additional levels of each of these recipes. I've just been a bit lazy, and from there it will actually calculate and tell you at the base rate what you're going to get through those 3 dishes. So basically, if I just cook these and they don't proc, using all these ingredients that they have in the bag here, I probably wouldn't use any of these fillers, but it's giving you the average that this is what you could potentially get. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope that information is very useful for you guys. If you do like these videos, please like and subscribe, or even leave a comment below. If there's anything you want to see or anything you want to clarify, make sure to drop by the Discord, which is also in the links below if you want any help or information on how to work any of this calculator. Additional to that, please consider subscribing to the RaenonX Calculator by checking out either the subscription options in the Discord or the GitHub. There's even a Patreon way to subscribe as well. And thank you so much for watching. If you need any additional information, click on the documentation section here. There's a wealth of information and math you can go through. But we'll see you next time. Good luck.